It's a good day to watch a vlog. Hello. Hello color. Carrot.
Hello, everybody! I might be eating cheesecake, but that's okay. I think we're gonna have a good time. Hello, Charmander, speak for me while I'm eating my cheesecake.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Oh my god,
Hello. I'm currently not eating cheesecake, and you know what? It is perfectly fine, because as long as the people that I care about are having cheesecake, that's the most important thing for me. How is everyone doing in chat today? I see a bunch of hex codes. We're glad to see that. We always need a good reset for the month, so let's get some good codes for next month.
Thank you for reminding everyone. Oh my god. Hi, everybody. By the way, the cheesecake I have is Japanese cheesecake, which is more like cheese pound cake. It's not like the creamy cheesecake that people think of, like New York bisque cheesecake. Like, I'm sorry, it's a false cheesecake.
Yeah, we're spoiled over here. We got some of the best cheesecake one state away. It's crazy.
Aw, dang. All right, let's say hello to everybody. ChaosTearKitsune, Devin Voivio, ChaosTearKitsune, Spooky Specs, Captain Kit, thank you for the resub! It's a good day to watch a blob. I sure hope it is. Okay, a slight tangent. I know I've been away for several months and I've been doing this like, okay, the only stream for the entire month is Hexperiment, and I shouldn't apologize. I'm just gonna give you a little like, sorry. No, I'm trying not to apologize as much. That's one of my resolutions. Now that I have my commissions back up, hey, my VGen's open again, if you guys want to check it out. I started commissions again. That means my streams are back on for commission streams. And my love for money and desire for money is still intact, thank God. And you know, gotta serve the capitalism gods as much as they don't want to, but you know, they're really spiteful. But Hexperiment is still one of my favorite things. While, you know, I may also have started this through spite, through the power of love and friendship, it has now become an event of love and fun and yeah, I don't know. I just love it. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, down the list again. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, BlackWolfDiamond. Thank you for the resub as well. BriandtheMoon, hello. Ariambooks. Yeah, is that everyone? StupidlyKind, thank you for the reason. I appreciate. I was talking about you the other day. I was just like, there's this guy who he comes by every time. His name's StupidlyKind, and he's like legitimately stupidly kind. And then I saw you in the Monhunt channel when we were doing AKO's collab thingy, and I'm like, God, I want to hunt with him soon. I'm sorry we couldn't hunt with you. All right. What else is there? Okay. I think I said hi to everyone. I see a question. How's my favorite blob? I'm your favorite blob? Oh. Hey, my brain just short-circuited. I'm someone's favorite blob. This is great. This is fantastic.
This might be really interesting to hear, but like, you're a lot of people's favorite blob.
What?
I can tell you, there's a lot of people I can think of where you are their favorite blob.
I am very happy.
There's also a few people that I know that the Negi is their favorite blob.
Wait,
I don't know what happened, but...
Anyways. And can we get like a round of applause? I don't know how you want to do that in chat, but you could even just type in round of applause for Charmander for always being here. Like, new year, new commendations, and boy, does someone need a commendation, it's Charmander for being here every freaking month. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. He's here all the time. He needs all the credit.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm always glad to be here, and I'm even really glad that you, because not everyone might know. I'm not sure what the actual announcement looked like, but I was on the bus home from work, and I jump in the voice chat, and I'm like, hey, so, what time are we starting? Because I had some weird feeling that, like, there was an hour difference compared to before, and I was like, oh, we usually start at 8 o'clock my time, and I'm on the bus home from work, but somehow I feel like there's a little bit of a difference here, and I'm glad I checked. Because I would not have been home at the start of the stream. I would have missed the beginning, and I did kind of cause a delay here, but...
No, not a delay at all. Actually, I appreciate it, because here's the thing. I live in this magical world called Japan. It's kind of crazy. And when I got isekai'd here, I learned out that time zones here stay stagnant. There's no daylight savings.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, and because there's no daylight savings here, since everything stays still in Japan, nothing changes, ever. This is a lie, please understand. Things do change, but not the time. That's weird. Time should never change. I love the fact that time does not change here. So, because of that, I was about to start an hour earlier, and Charmander gently grabbed my hand and said, "You dumbass, it's gonna be okay. Please start at your normal time for us, who is your audience." And I'm like, damn, you're right, Charmander. That's exactly what he said, in exactly that way.
Word for word, letter for letter. Every single pause, exactly down to the exact, that was it. 100%.
Emmy, is that you? Pop culture fan. Hey, welcome in. And Bree, welcome in with your Earl Grey tea. Sorry. See, chuffedtwobits was there when it happened. Absolutely. See, those were exact words he said. With that said, I was not expecting the deluge of art that came in. I was like, oh, okay, we have our usuals. And then, like, we have a new person come in? I was really surprised. I'm like, oh, we have more artists who want to join Hexperiment? Hell yeah! I'm very blessed. Okay. But enough about me. We're gonna go on to the arts. A new person. I know. I was really excited. We have new artists in here. Please tell your friends. Tell your enemies. We could get them all in here.
I also haven't really taken a look at the channel. There's only stuff that I really saw when I started actually posting my own.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, Mecha Ninja! Mecha Ninja! Oh my God, calm down! Hold on, where's my alerts? Thank you, you never have to do this, but I really appreciate the fact that you give me money. Thank you for giving me money. Ababa Mecha Ninja! Oh my God. Spooky Specs, Bumbling Bear, Tony Darm, ChaosTearKitsune, Orange is Borange. God, I love that name. Buzzlebee, Swo5, Swas? I don't know. Rune Aether, Sleepy Bunsu, And Devin Valvio, welcome to the Chromatic Companions. It's nice to meet you. And thank you so much, Mecha Ninja. Holy hell, that was a lot of subs. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. With how much you've given me, if there's like another piece, like a sketch or something I could do for you, let me know. Then you give us something to me too! Oh my god!
EU for the holidays.
You
Also sorry about
for the
getting the shiny Torapinchi idiots.
Let's get 11,000 W's in chat for Mecha Ninja.
Oh
Good
my
stuff.
god. Yeah,
11,000.
please.
No more, no less.
Oh my god. Bless. Devin, Color, give me your money. Is giving money. Oh my god, you gave me money! Right though.
酒苦いギフテッド A ティアン1サブ2ブリアンセムン
Okay, no, we're not getting to the art. Everyone's giving me money. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kenny, for the sub to Bree. And Bree, welcome to the Chromatic Companions. It's nice to see you again.
1,000 massive W's
酒苦いギ
to
フテ
that
ッ
guy
ド
Kenny.
Oh
A
my
ティアン
god.
1サブ2ファート
Thank you
They
to the
have given
sub to
3ギフ
fart.
トサブスインザチャンネル
I appreciate this.
アンアノニマスユー
And
ザー
to
ギフテ
Emmy
ッ
too!
ド
Oh my
A ティアン
god,
1サブ
hell
2
yeah!
のミヤネ
Okay, small story time. If you guys don't understand, I actually have a very deep relation with fart, and I get it what you mean. Let me finish. Let me finish. So, if all you guys know, my government name is Fairy. You all know this. It's already out there. If you don't know this, there you go. Now you know. I'm sorry. I'm giving out my legal name. Oh my God,
Jen.
Zoe. Hello. Hi. That's a crazy way to start a story. So, when I first decided on, a name for myself on the internet, I was like, okay, what do I give, right? What do I want to say? What do I want to do? And so I was like, okay, everyone puts arts at the end of their name, right? So I just put like first letter of my name, and then arts, and it'll be great. And legitimately, you can find me as Farts on Steam if you want to give me games. My name on Steam is Farts. No joke. 100%.
That's so much better than I thought.
So, thank you for the gift sub to Farts. Shoutouts to Farts. F Arts, if you will. And Zoe A, welcome to the Chromatic Companions. Nice to see you again. You want games? Oh wait, hold on. No, you don't have to. One of the things I do want to do this year also is to play more games with people, because I really liked voice acting with people, and I did some live dubbing back on Devin's channel. Can we get a shout out for Devin Valvio, by the way, who's been playing Ghost Trick? Oh my god, it's been so fun. Oh my god. And I just I snuck on there and I was like, could I do some voices, please? And then, oh god, it felt so good. I want a game with you. Hell yeah, let's all game together. There's so many things I want to do this year. So many things. Thank you. Hell yeah. It's been a hot minute, says Mecha Ninja. Who is the smooth-talking, shiny Charmander? This is the level 99 Charmander. Not any level 99 Charmander, but the level 99.
The emphasis on the just makes it that much better.
Exactly. Also, the emphasis on charm in Charmander. This guy is very smooth. I don't know how to tell you guys this. Yes, Color, I want a game. Yeah! Oh god, I have so many friends who want a game with me. Yeah! Hell yeah. Also, this is your chance, everyone in chat who is here at the beginning. Throw in 100 channel points and a hex code. If you don't know what a hex code is, feel free to throw in anything in from these color picker wheels. And you grab that little hex code thingy that tells you, and throw in the channel points. We need colors! This is the only stream I have this month! Yeah, alright. Thank you.
The more colors we get, the better. If we have more palettes, great. If we have palettes with more colors, great. No matter what, if the more we get, the better. Just 100%.
Thank you, Cat Decay, for doing your duty. I salute you. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. Okay, maybe not a false start this time. This time, be real. Can we show arts?
I think so.
Okay, moving on. Thank you everyone for all the support. I love you. You guys are the best. All right, showcasing Goomii.
Ooh.
I didn't even write bye. It's just Goomii. I think I accidentally erased the bye Goomii. It's just, all right. It's fine. We're doing it live. It's fine. You know who this is. This is very fun. God, Goomii does like these very graphical images. It's always so nice to see, and I believe this is Silent Shizuka, or please, someone of the Uma Musume group.
Oh.
Is this?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. I'm not familiar with the game too much, but I'm aware of the vibe. Sorry.
Yeah, it is Uma Musume. I keep getting mixed up between Silent Shizuka and Grass Wonder. I'm pretty sure this is Silent Shizuka. The Umas, this is very fun. It's so bright and colorful. I love it. And the direction up in this. Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah. Yeah.
I love how everything really pushes directly up and left. It's a really, really strong movement. The motion is fantastic. The flow of the hair kind of following that.
Yeah.
It all leads to this really, really awesome, again, flow.
Yeah. It really propels that direction. It's so fun. And it's a very interesting choice too to keep like the face transparent. It's really neat. And then along with the like the arms to the hands and whatnot, it's super cool.
Yeah, and those are the only lines in the image, the only like actual traditional black lines. So everything else has this kind of organic feel of not being just completely separated by these black lines. So I think it's really neat.
Yeah, Goomii always does some wonderful work. Somehow giving Azumanga Daioh, it does feel very like in that same anime-ish style, but not. Excuse me. Wow, the cheesecake's going down weird. Anyway, yeah, no, it does have like that solid look that Azumanga kind of gives in that same motion and movement as well. I could see that. The transparent face is cool. I feel like I maybe erased a little yellow so it's solid. Oh, there, yeah. I don't know if that's intentional or not. But you know what, Goomii? That's up to you to decide. Yee. It's so sharp. It's very sharp. Love the shapes. But Goomii did not one, but at least 2 pieces, which is also extremely cool and graphical. I feel very Monster Hunter in here, but I know it's not quite. But God, it's neat. The dynamism? I keep on saying dynamicism. It's dynamism. The dynamism of this piece is really neat. Goomii is super powerful.
I remember even just a couple of months ago, one of the first images that I saw by Goomii, I think, was the one that spawned Boob Ross. I think the one that we were talking about during the clip that Boob Ross occurred in. It was inside of this cave with this little background, mostly blue, inside of a cave with a lady just sitting on the ground. Right? I think that was Goomii.
Was it Goomii? I can't remember. But your thought process of that is?
That there's just been such a massive jump in the quality of the actual, whatchamacallit, the landscape here. There's this great emphasis on the distance placed by the size of the characters, the size of the background, the lower details in the back, because you want to focus so much more on the actual characters. I think it's such an incredible balance of placing the important details where they need to be, and also giving a really great scope of the actual space, the landscape here.
Absolutely. I love that, as you said, the scope of the land space, because you could tell the story of it. Clearly the tail is put right in the center so you could see what the motivation is, right, for Dino Man over here. And then of course it's just kind of like, no, I will fight you, I will cut your tail, I will win this monster duel. It's really cool. And as ChaosTearKitsune said, it's very comic book. Yeah,
absolutely. And I really love how the smoke being in the very foreground gives a great idea of even the space between the character and the camera, as it would be. Like, it gives this nice separation, and it flows in a great way from where this dust would be kicked up from.
So cool.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah. It's very good. BriandtheMoon says, stick with me, it's almost giving this vibe, color and line-wise, of more anime action-focused Dr. Seuss book. And I mean that so positively. It is the thick lines, right? It is these very definitive lines, but because it's so emphasizing the motion, it does give more like anime plus Dr. Seuss because of that. I could see it. And the almost offset look to the color too. Because of the palette. Yeah. I'd buy a book for real. You could see it though. Yeah! Alright. And then Goomii did not 1, not 2, but 3 images.
Oh,
Goomii
we
is...
love to see it.
Okay. Am I missing something? Is this tuna significant? Is this... sorry, I read it as tuna for some reason. It has the big bulby shape of tuna.
It's definitely from something.
Yeah, it has to be from something, right? Fish! 3 for 3. Okay,
Sweet
maybe
fish.
I should go in and double check. Did they say anything about this piece? Let me go through and double check. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card! It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card! God, the Yu-Gi-Oh fans are gonna hate me. I'm gonna be a fake fan at this point. Apparently it's called Wat Tuna. See, I knew it gave tuna vibes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let me look it up too, so I can get a good idea of this.
Yeah, please. I'm just. Is that a Wat Tuna? Apparently it is. Yu-Gi-Oh fans, I'm sorry.
100% is.
You can't tuna
That's
fish,
so
but you could
cool.
tuna Wat. ChaosTearKitsune. All right, you gotta choose because I care about you and I love you. But how many years do you want to be banned? You choose. I'll leave it to you. To the void with you.
I would say mod them. I am perfectly supporting of this, but they're already there. they've already earned their flowers. Let's give them another set.
We have to do a whole duel because you also are a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I know this, so you have to duel the Wat Tuna. That is your punishment. A what tuna? A what tuna? Oh, Zoe just pulled the trigger. I am sorry. Goodbye, chopped to bits.
Oh no!
Only
Goodbye,
I can do
Chop.
this. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
We'll see you later.
Goodbye. We'll see you soon. And Charmander's wish will come true because I need to remod you again. That's fine.
Oh, look at that! See?
Oh.
Perfect.
Goodbye, Zoe. Eh? You.
Okay. You started a shootout.
Apparently, it's a shootout. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, it's so on model too. This Wat Tuna.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Could you send me the link? I need to compare. I've never seen a
I'll pull it
Watuna
back
before.
up. Absolutely.
Send me the goods. We will show on screen for all those who are not Yu-Gi-Oh fans and don't know. But either way, I do love the usage of these colors for the tuna. It's clearly a tuna. It's clearly wattage.
Oh yes. It's giving strong tuna.
Where do I see it?
It will be there. DM.
Ah, got you. I'll take the last time out in time on my side. No, stupidly kind, SK! Goodbye.
It's so perfect.
Oh my god, it is so on point. What?
Yeah.
Guys. Okay, you guys all have to see this. Let me put it on screen. Great new from clipboard. Look! It's a
He's
Watuna!
just a little guy.
Where did I? Where did I put it? It's up here. There it is. It's so cool. It's so on point. It's fish. SK, there they go. There goes our hero. There goes SK. I'm sorry, guys. I don't make the rules, but I do. It's fine. Yeah, no, I enjoy this. This is so neat. Goomii, you did fantastic job. Like, you always do, 100%. But the fact that you always do these really strong shape designs while using the palette in the way that it is always so impressive to me. You have this very, like, rough style, too, that lends to its dynamism very well. I actually like the fact that it isn't, like, super clean. Like, for me, I go super clean at times, but the fact that you could just make these shades, put these colors together, and we're like, oh yeah, that's Watuna! And then we pull it up and like, 1 for 1. Bam! Super neat.
I might have to try to do a Yu-Gi-Oh card too at some point, because it's so cool. They've got some really great designs.
Yu-Gi-Oh card. Alright, we got the Pokemon experiments. The Yu-Gi-Oh fans are rising up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. I was told of a card recently. I can't remember. I think it was like a yandere type character. It's like a sin or a devil of some sort, right? But their entire sin is the fact that they love yaoi. And I'm not joking. This is an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's like they
don't doubt it at all.
They are so into they're a character on a card who's like their entire thing is that their sin is that they love yaoi in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's great. Whoever could tell me what that name is, it's fantastic. Bless the artist, bless whoever came up with that card. And apparently what they do is that they love to ship cards together, so they have the ability to take 2 cards from an opponent and put them into the hand of the owner. And that's their ability. It's so good.
Dude, oh my god, who would my oh my god, what is it called? Summon Skull. Who would my Summon Skull be best with?
Oh my god.
Let's play Matchmaker.
I love this. I love this so much. Yu-Gi-Oh gang, rise up. You know what? I give you guys a lot of crap for not reading, but at the same time, you guys are funny. Fun Yu-Gi-Oh fact. Somewhere I have an OG run Dark Magician Girl card because my best friend knew I loved women in anime. So somewhere I have a valuable as hell card, but do not remember where it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keep that. Keep that close to your chest. Forever. Thank you again, Goomii. You are amazing. Moving on to the next artist, 4th Cup of Joe. This is so cute.
Oh my god, yes.
So I'm assuming it's a
Puyo.
Exactly. I'm like, it's a Puyo character, but I don't know whomst. Did they say anything about the? Let me go double check what their thing is. Blah blah blah. Yeah,
I'm gonna be so for real with you. If it's not Mean Bean Machine or Kirby's Avalanche, I don't know it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
So 4th Cup of Joe says we should not trust a teacher who wields a mallet and may be carrying around a demon cat puppet. Wait, I know this MF. Uh-oh. The ribbon motif. Yeah, this is so cute. I love the movement of this. I love your use of this palette. And the purple hair is so striking, but doesn't feel like it's too much. Her birthday is next month? Oh!
I know ChaosTearKitsune. That's what I'm saying. Both of those. Kirby's Avalanche and Bean Machine are literally just reskinned Puyo Puyo. I'm just saying that that's my scope of knowledge, that's all.
SK, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But stopped and switched to MTG, and I have a couple of small boxes. Oh my god. Those small boxes might be valuable. Oh my god. $211 and the cats is $222, so I'm drawing them both. That's awesome! Hell yeah! One thing I like about Hexperiments as well is that seeing what fandoms people are into, legitimately, I know of Puyo Puyo, but I never got to know much of the characters outside like a couple of them. So seeing you draw them, I always get like a little curious, right? Where I'm just kind of like, oh, who's this? They look neat! And then I kind of look up some of their information and be like, okay, this is so-and-so. I think I know. Like, I think I learned of Arl, who's like the face, I think, of Puyo Puyo. At least one of the faces. And then there's the I love the girl with the green buns on her head, but she ties her hair up because she's trying to hide her horns. It's adorable. Again, I'm very like away from these fandoms, but I love learning about them. You get what I mean? Yeah. Arl is the OG face of Puyo indeed. Okay, see, I'm learning. I'm get it. I'm like a granny who's just like, oh man, what are my children into nowadays? SK, nope, barely worth $100 in Yu-Gi cards. Ah. Well, at least you have some OG Yu-Gi-Oh cards. At least you have something, baby.
I want to say I also really love the expression in this image. I think that there's a very, very nice, like, whimsical happiness that's definitely behind the shape of the eyes and the mouth here.
Oh, absolutely. It's like this maturity to it too. Like she's very prim and proper because of the hands down and everything, but then the fingers kind of coming up, like very teacher vibes of teaching a lesson kind of thing, right? Super cute, very lovely, lovely shape design. Fourth Cup, you tend to like put these characters in, and I've noticed that you've gotten better at like forming them. Whereas before I felt like your anatomy was getting there, but I think you're getting stronger each time I see your pieces every month. It's really cool. Please keep it up. Alright, moving on to ChuffedTwobits. The person we may have just banned and modded. Again. This, I believe, is Persona Joker. This is beautiful. ChuffedTwobits, your style has definitely evolved over time. Very cool. I also remembered you said you were particularly attracted to this palette because it's trans colors, and I didn't even realize I put them together, but don't worry about it.
I loved the trans palette. It was so cool. You'll see. I want to say with this in particular, I absolutely love the window. I think the color difference between the light gray into the dark gray, being this really, really strong, like central shape, is fantastic. I think the fact that the black of the hair and the I don't know, are they literally called lowlights? Am I just like dumb? Like the opposite of highlights. These shadows.
The shadows
in the hair. Lowlights, yeah. Highlights, lowlights, shadows. Shadows. The shadows in the hair, like adjusting to that. And all of the other major black lines and shadows on the face also turning to this darker gray to give that contrast that's different on the inside of the window versus the outside.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. And in true eyeball fashion, that entire palette is in the eye.
Ah, perfect.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What was I gonna say? I love that your use of this is a darker piece. Because when I think of these colors, I was very sure people were gonna do a lighter scheme with it because it is a lighter scheme, so it'd look a lot more complementative, right? But the fact that you made this so dark and so striking with those bright colors to add that strong contrast is like, mwah, it's beautiful. The rendering on the lashes are insane, right, Emmy? Oh my god. Yeah, no, ChuffedTwobits. And your face shapes have gotten like really nice. I know before you were always like so unsure about your faces, but like you have these defined noses, these gorgeous lips, and these wonderful shapes are coming together. I also love what you did with the hair with these like strands to give that texture to it. Yeah.
I also think that I'm so sorry.
No, go on.
I also think that the texture of the actual like pencil work adds a really, really cool effect that creates this gradient, especially like in the bottom section of the diamond and the right side of the diamond. It adds this really beautiful texture again that flows really well and creates again this beautiful, beautiful gradient as it goes further out.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I see that. And using this gray to complement the shadow. Oof. Very cool. ChaosTearKitsune, like the dip between the nose and the mouth is so nice. Yeah, right? This little I want it to feel rough and almost hard to see outside the star, whereas inside the star is more cohesive and packed with color. Kind of mirrors how I feel about myself and my journey. I see. So like, cause it is just basically 2 colors and black on the outside, but all the colors on the inside. Ooh, very clever. Yeah, no, if you can't tell, ChuffedTwobits, this is gorgeous. You've been improving so hard. It's wonderful. Please. Every time, I know you're like, oh, this time, this is the month I'm gonna be into Hexperiment. I'll do it this time. Whenever you do, please understand that it is always a treat. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right, moving on.
Also, it turns out I'm not crazy. Lowlights in hair is a actual thing. And I had to check just because I thought it was going crazy.
No, you're good.
But yeah, lowlights are intentional, slightly darker shades in what is otherwise lighter hair. So under weaving in under again darker tones under like lighter hair.
Oh,
so
I
sorry.
have learned low light hair. Okay. Hello, Sprite Star. Welcome in. We're doing Hexperimental Code-dron once again, which is the limited palette challenge for those who do not know and are just tuning in for whatever reason. If you guys have 100 channel points, please throw in hex code !palette PALETTE if you don't know what hex code is and just want to grab something. We need colors, please. I beg. All right.
Wait, but we already have colors at home. You're right here.
Oh, hi. But we need hex code colors. I am not a hex code. I am a blob. Very different.
You are made up of multiple hex codes. What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking. Anyways, moving on. Hey, Sage. This is looking pretty fly.
Ooh.
Sorry for the flashbang. I noticed it was like a really dark palette, dark scheme into like this really bright
light one.
Yeah. Oh, the tarot is cool. I like how cool this is. Let me double check if there was anything said about this piece. A piece of one of our headmates, Milton. And since we're now more out about our systemhood, we'll be having little watermarks in case you want to know who drew which piece. Also good practice to watermark our stuff, which we should start doing. This is so cool. What?
Oh, nice.
Your headmates also have different signatures? I'm being summoned, so I must skedaddle. Yeah, no worries, Emmy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. I always love you. Pretty fly for a white cat, says Bree.
Oh, we love it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, that's part of the reference.
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah,
fine,
got it.
Really.
Okay. But yeah, no, I love this use of the white and the gray for these like shades, but you're not using it overly too much. It's still very in your signature simplistic thick line style. But it gives vibes. It gives like that cool vibes. It gives vibes like everything else. Sorry, it gives cool vibes. Despite the fact that it is oftentimes seen as cutesy when you use thick lines, I love that you make this still feel very cool. Like you give the vibe of this person to be like, this is a cool cat. He's holding up his tarot card. I don't know, it's really neat.
I want to get to know this guy, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like he's got a lot to say, but without having to say a single thing.
It's giving Jet Set Radio meets Splatoon. If that ain't a vibe, I don't know what. It is! Again, it's like that rough shape. It's very cool how you use this palette to be like, you know, this fiery lightning-esque border. I don't know, is 7 like the chariot of whatchamacallit, the tarot cards? The thin line for the card versus the big outline otherwise is very nice. Yeah, it's really cool. I love the fact that you also do this for your headmates because if I believe your next one is also another headmate. And if you don't mind me also putting them next to each other or putting right after, look at how different that feel is from this one. Like this stark black outlines, and then this one feels so much more calming because you use the color palette as the outline. Chariot is 7, yes. Yeah, okay, good to know. Peacock, hello, welcome in. We are celebrating Hexperimental Code-dron, which is our limited palette challenge we do every month. All right, I need to just double check with Sage. I really want to honor your systemhood. I'm still learning. I have another friend who came out to me recently being a system, and they wanted to learn more about it. And I'm like, yo, one of our members is also a system, and I'm so glad that more people are feeling comfortable to speak about it. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Sage. Life got a bit hectic for a bit, but we're here again. One of the palettes was incredibly befitting of her, so behold, the source of all the fish propaganda herself. Is it Nere? N-E-R-E. Nere? Nere? Our headmate and local chaos gremlin. Ooh, that's so cool. Fellow systems unite. We never remember anything. I'm so sorry, you guys. The different signatures are also really cool. Yeah. No, this is really neat. I love the fact that you use this. Square compositions, by the way, I always say are really hard. So let me come out for a second here and showcase this, how difficult this is. The fact that you put the central point, or at least one of the focal points, is her, right? But also she's pointing here, but then it outlines this little motion. And because we see this motion of going outwards, it kind of comes from here and it just brings it back to her. It's a very clever and very simple but effective way to make a square composition work. It's very big focal. Yeah.
I wanted to say with the last image, but this one even more so. I love how there's a very sparing use of particular colors that make them pop so much more because they're the only areas where it shows up. Like the maroon and purple on the last one. And how the red, or kind of like orangish red, and the yellow give this massive pop specifically because that's the only spot that it's used.
Absolutely. No, you're so right for that too. And despite the fact that these are still the same blues, it still pops her out by having this outline and then giving her more the emphasis because of the reds and the yellows, as you stated. Sage! Hey, Milton here. And yeah, the palettes fitted pretty well for us. We used this month to kind of introduce ourselves. That's awesome! We did a bit of an art trade between Nere, pronounced Nere. Okay. So Nere made the one with myself, and I made the one shown now. That's so cool! Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Nere, your fish propaganda is working. I love it. It's great. Thank you very much. I will try to honor all of you. I apologize if I might just default to Sage, but I will do my best, Milton. Yeah. This is so cool. Yeah, both of them, super strong, very nice shapes, very cool, very good use of the palettes. You're awesome. Collectively as cluster. Ah, okay, as cluster. Got it. Thank you. That actually makes it a little easier for me. I apologize. I will try to refer you guys as cluster. I am still learning. I have a... Welcome in, Mari. Hello. Sorry, moving on to the next one by Documancer. This palette is very cute. Mari, we are doing... Huh, Papa?
I'm so sorry.
No worries. Go on.
No, please.
We are doing Hexperimental Code-dron. If you are interested in what that is, it's a limited palette challenge that this community does every time. Anything you can do with these color palettes, it works out. Hold on just a second. I am getting a message that's kind of important.
So, I'm going to talk really quick in the meantime.
Please.
I think this is an adorable little character. Just a little fella. You know, the most little fella energy. I love the little crumb coming from the actual chin. There's a great vibe of like a chibi version of a Adventure Time character in the facial expression. He didn't necessarily get his hand caught in the cookie jar, but you know, he still feels like a little guilty, you know. Let's see. I love how there's little bits of the palette throughout the background that create these little mini spheres of shape that, even though the shadow is what really helps the character pop, the individual spheres in the background also give these slight little guides to where we want to look. So there's a couple of really cool spots in this, and
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. No, Charmander. What Charmander said was right. I do love that guilty look. It's the raised eyebrows for sure. These raised eyebrows are load bearing because it's very cute. How it's just like it adds that little surprise, right?
Yeah.
The signature on the chip is super charming, and using the different colors as like the little chip, like shadows in a sense for emphasis. Chaos tier, load bearing.
Bearing.
Would you also like to state how many years you want in the dungeon? The little fella reminds me of that Rhythm Heaven Blue Bear. Which one was that? God, it's been a while. Shoot. No, I forgot. I'm sorry. But it does feel very...
It looks like exactly that, in fact.
Really?
I looked it up. It is exactly, like, 100% that is what I think they're going for.
That's super cute. And yeah, no, Documancer, you've been working a lot on your shapes as well. I know, like, you come in every now and again for, like, the critique stuff, but I love how your shapes are just so solid in, like, the big circles. This is clearly a bear. You don't even have to put an outline to showcase it is. I actually like the fact that you kept it all shape space. Even the black isn't used for an outline, it's used for shadows, which is interesting as a take, right? Very stylistic, very neat.
Now, is this a spotlight from somebody specifically shining a light on him? Is that why it's such a strong shadow, and that's why he's so surprised?
Oh my god, See, the storytelling of a scene! That's what makes things so good! Reminds... Fourth Cup of Joe also says it's the blue bear from Rhythm Heaven. Documancer, if you could speak up, is this the blue bear from Rhythm Heaven? Is this what it is?
I sent you a DM to show you what I was looking at, too.
You know what? We're gonna show it on screen just in case. Hold on just a moment. Who's sending me messages in the middle of this?
I'm so sorry, that's literally me. But not literally, but like literally.
Oh my god, it totally...
Like the facial shape and the eyes, mouth.
Guys, please check out the bear from Rhythm Heaven. I get it now. They're also guilty. There's some uncanniness. Son, is that you? Oh my god, that's really uncanny, but also kind of hilarious. A criminal. So yeah, no, that's fantastic. Documancer, if you're listening and or watching this as a VOD later on, you did fantastically, and I always am so appreciative of what you do with these palettes. Crying because he got told off about eating too many sweets. Bro just wants to eat. Can we really blame him for that? Alright, moving on to a BlackWolfDiamond. This is very pretty. And Charmander, would you like to zoom in on the eyes?
I would love to.
Because I'm like going there, I'm like, oh hi, whoa.
Oh my goodness,
That's
it's so
pretty.
close up there too. Look at that.
Using the yellow as the sclera though is really interesting. That's so cool. Very, very demonic-esque. Very...
Yeah, and it gives more ability to give these really nice eye shines, and also help it stand out a little bit more from the large white circle in the background.
You're so right. Hold on. No, like you're. Yeah, it gives such that very beautiful contrast and distinction from everything else. Hell yeah. The diamond shape in the eyes is so good. It's a beautiful touch. And I do love like the moth eye wing thingies. These are cool. Using stars and moon shapes. I love that you mix. Oh, go on.
I'm so sorry. There's just the perfect amount of antenna fluff to give a perfect little, tiny little, baby fluffy little moth like style to it.
I don't know of my Discord, but you warped out just for a second there. I hope we got. Okay, you're back. You're good.
So Specifically, there's a difference. There are gremlin, well, just like with little cats, kittens, right?
Mhm.
When kittens are little babies, they are either gremlin or they are the most adorable thing on the planet. This has the most adorable moth on the planet vibes, because there are like those super, super ultra fluffy moths, and they're the gremlin moths. This is not a gremlin.
Is very elegant. I love, and no, I agree. This definitely gives those vibes. But also I love that you're giving these design shapes that you usually use in your tarot card things. Your like your backings, your designs, but you're incorporating it into your human designs as well. It's a very nice touch. And Bree says, I love how much bolder Black Wolf is getting with their posing and much more confident than with the hand posing. No, your hand posing is definitely really cool. Agreed. Much agreed.
And although it's super subtle, there's also this nice little bit of foreshortening on the actual forearms into the hands.
Yes.
It's not like super pop out at you, kind of like reaching towards, but it's very clearly distance in front of the shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's got that really great, like I guess the shape of it directly lends to that little bit of layering that makes it seem like it's ever so slightly closer.
I agree. Yeah, like it doesn't have to, because I do love the huge dynamism that you get when you have like the super foreshortening, but even just this much, the subtleness takes a lot of skill to make it look nice and still, like, how to put it, still looks like it's part of the person and not separated from it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ackle, hello, welcome in. Oh snap, it's Code-dron time. It sure is one of my favorite events of the month, if not my favorite, because you guys are, I don't know, you guys are so creative when it comes to these things. It inspires me. I won't lie.
So now my next question must be, and
Yes.
BlackWolfDiamond, if you are on a similar brainwave to me, I gotta ask, how bright does the metaphorical light behind the camera have to be for her to not be looking at the very bright circle behind her?
Brother, lamp,
What? Exactly.
Lamp.
There's gotta be like a much better lamp behind this,
lamp,
right?
brother. Do you have lamp? Goomii, welcome in. It's cold and I have a cat in your lap. Go back on the VOD if you can later. We love your pieces. It was really cool. Your dynamism is getting very strong. Just letting you know, Goomii. Yeah.
You kicked ass this month.
Yeah,
It's
you
fantastic.
did. Lamp. She is having so much willpower to not look at the bright light behind her. Please understand how powerful she is.
I see that there's an even brighter lamp in front of her. Look at that. Maybe even reaching out towards it. Wanting.
It's
Very,
because
like-
you are the lamp, because you're so bright and shining.
What? No.
Look at that!
You and your personality are so bright and shiny that it causes her to be so excited about the light that you give. Come on.
She want the lamp. Parentheses, you.
Exactly. Look at that. It's a great reflection of who we are as the observers. Thank you, BlackWolfDiamond.
Thank you, Black Wolf.
Thank you for that reflection.
Moving on to ChaosTearKitsune. To God,
Ooh.
this is powerful. Yo. Oh man. Again, Chaos, your shape design. Like, a lot of people's shape design is getting really good, but since the start, your shape design has always been so strong. Your form on showcasing these things, like, I could easily see exactly what's going on, first of all. But your use of texture as well has been always so strong. And I love that you always bring it together and that you've been working more with solids. So now you have like this big solid area and then all this texture kind of coming in. And it clearly shows like this area here is the focal point, the problem? I don't know. Both? I don't know if I should say a problem, but, you know. And the twist, it looks like muscle veins, but you know it's also wood. It's really cool. Oh.
I was getting more like a Venom symbiote style thing
Ooh.
than wood.
You're so right. The symbiote kind of, because it's dripping as well. Yeah. Charamander's got it. Oh, okay. Yee.
I think that the use of the particular colors for the background adds so much more to the actual emotion of the piece because it gives us this really dreary, very depressing vibe that makes it seem like there's so much more fear in this. The expression pushes it even more, but versus having like a bright, playful background, this is like a great texture to show and a great coloring to show like this anxiety kind of vibe.
I 100% agree. Again, this is a very bright palette, so using it to showcase this like horror is really cool. It is the flat color versus paint. Okay, I wasn't just thinking that up. I was just like, yeah, that's intentional. That's so neat.
There's one other thing I want to highlight in this really quick.
Yeah.
I think that it's really, really cool that despite the light blue and light gray being so clearly very pastel-y, like super bright colors, that the way that they're used throughout the purple makes it feel like it's even just a different shade of purple, but it's definitely fully not.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely the blue that's being used here, but because it is just strewn throughout the purple and next to it, it reads as purple, but it's blue.
Yeah. And it's both the light gray and the blue too.
Yeah.
Because there are some sections down towards like the elbow area that are 100% easily the gray.
Okay, so here's the secret. I do believe that light gray is actually a purple. If I were to show you guys the color wheel that it drops on when I grab that hex code. Blowing your mind just for a second here. If you actually look at the color when you color drop it, it's in the purple zone, just ever so slightly.
Oh.
So, technically, you did a really good job by making it seem more purple by putting it next to the purple. Color theory! Isn't that great?
Absolutely.
ChaosTear is just like, I know that's a purple, I'll make it even more purple. The arm is meant to be like muscle flow and tendon flow, but oh, that's crazy cool. Okay, so I wasn't going nuts and being like, that looks like muscle tendons. Cool. Absolute hex cinema. Out! What's with all you people with these terrible puns? Get out of here! I love you all.
I once again am supporting this. I am endorsing it. This is the vibe that we need. I'm so glad you're bringing it to us.
All right, ChaosTear did yet another piece, and this is like full-on texture work. Oh my god. And again, your texture versus like the... I like that she herself on the inside is all flat, simple color, and then you have like all these wild textures going around everywhere. It's so cool. And the blue outline as well, like that subtle detail is so nice. And using the browns for the ears, oh, that's really cute. Yeah, but I got a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this, I was a little worried, being like, oh no, is that gonna be too much like dithering? But you did this lovely patterning that where you could clearly see. So if I grab this palette and bring it around, like, oh, okay, yeah, it still does a little fusion dance. You're fine. It's good. We're fine. I didn't have to slap anyone. It's very clear that you use the palette. It's very clear that they are being used in a way where it causes us to have that, like, vibrations of the eyes to see it as a different pattern. And then using it as this played pattern is very cool. Very cool.
I also love how there's that same exact style with the dithering that you're referring to directly.
Yeah.
With these little shadow bits too, like towards the very bottom left of the shirt and the along the left side. There's even just enough of the like yellow that's taken out of the very darkest shadow in the very bottom left of the shirt.
Bottom left.
Like where it meets the pants. So that there's enough of the yellow like taken out to where the shadow along the left side still has that yellow. You can see it's ever so slightly darker because of the specific choices made to the dithering.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to zoom in on that super quick, I think it's a neat spot.
You're talking about this area?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Documancer, welcome in! I guess I'll see you in the video. Yeah! You did a lovely job. We also were talking about that it might be related to the Rhythm Heaven Bear. You should probably check it out. It's funny. But we love the guilty look on it. We love your color choices and your usage of shapes. It's fantastic. It was a plate maker online. Oh, I just separated the chunks and sleeves. Oh, I'm learning. It's still a wonderful usage of the palette. Here's the thing. You're allowed to use tools however you want. And brushes and textures, they're all tools as long as you put in what you think should be the vision for it. So even as a plate maker, it's not like I'm saying, oh man, you meticulously put all these in. It's clearly tool assisted, but it's not like you didn't just copy paste something and put it in. You like chose the colors, you took the texture and made it your own. Perfectly fine. Fourth Cup of Joe says, going for the plate was risky. I almost did it with my Sims character, but was too scared. It is a risky choice, I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit of a risk, but it paid off. Or played off in this case. I get to be banned. I'm gone now, goodbye.
I will not stand for this. I can't believe you would do that. It's only fine if Chad does it.
Today's a very punny day.
Dungeon.
I'll be in the dungeon too then. You get to pick your rows and everything. Oh, that's so cool! Hell yeah! It was fun messing around. I'm so glad. You use this very lovely. And I love her attitude too, like this posturing. The contrapposto, the difference, the twisty of the head to the twisty of the
IT はず
kick.
カムエテイラスト HUZZAHHORRAY4
I knew we were gonna get 169 this time.
Oh my god. Thank you, Steel.
Beautiful.
Thank you for the 69 number streak. Amazing. Oh. Also, welcome in, Steel. We are doing Hexperimental Code-dron, and you are in on ChaosTearKitsune's work. And we're gonna go on to the last of their pieces, which I think is so strong of their shape usage. This is so cute
Absolutely.
and gorgeous. Oh,
The reflection is incredible. Look at that.
right? Oh, that's... It's much more subtle on the texturing on this one, but it still brings it to life so much. Like, what a neat
Actually,
little like
be right
serene...
back.
Yeah, no worries. Serene concept. Okami inspired? I definitely gonna say, like, I got Okami vibes, I won't lie. The next piece that has these colors into it, I might want to do an Okami piece because of this. It's really cool. Based on BO Path of the Teal Lotus. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll guess that'll be a game that I have to look it towards. I love the space. No, the space is gorgeous. I like that you use these little orbies to showcase the space. That's very nice. Oh. Is this supposed to be like a leaf-ish pattern? I probably would have to look into it. But like, no, I think the way that you use these colors, the way you use these shapes, it feels so serene. This is a very, that's the thing. This is a very festive palette, and yet somehow you made it feel so serene here. The feathery, almost plant-like look of the cloak. Yeah, same hat, right? It's this feathery, leafy, very natural-looking type shapes, and yet it's so like, it's so cloaky. They're teal lotus little fill. Oh, so it's like, it is like a lotus. Okay. Yeah. The space does look like it has like distance, right? Because like there's like these brighter ones and then these smaller ones over here. It's quite nice. Ooh. Feels like looking through a crack into a larger section of space and time. Yeah. Also, again, your texture versus your solids. Like, there is some texture coming out from here, and then there's like a lot coming out from this side. So, but because the strong shapes of how solid it is, you've been playing around with that texture versus solids. It's really cool. Not even the distant stars, there's ones up close. Yeah, this one up here that's like super close, you could see that it's everywhere. You feel that it's in the middle of space. I think you enjoy the game. Lots of Japanese terms and world building. I'm sorry. There's this little part of me that remembers the meme where it's just kind of like place, and it shows the guy just being like meh, and it says place Japan. The person's like freaking out, like, oh my god, wow! And so it's just like game meh, game Japan. Oh my god, wow! So there's that little part of me that's laughing. Gotta go. Be right back. No worries. Thank you, Peacock, for being here. Anyways, lovely palette usage, lovely work, and the sparing use of the white as being only in the stars and only here also, I want to note, gives this shape of the fox face a lot of contrast. Very cool.
My thoughts exactly.
Did you want to say anything about the piece, by the way, Charmander? Hello, welcome back.
I wanted to say, and now that it's been pointed out to have been stars, I'm pretty sure it sounds a little bit more silly, but you would not believe your eyes.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No.
How
many years do you want to be banned?
2 minutes. I'll be gone for 2 minutes. I'm so sorry. Jeff, I can only advocate so much, and then once I get too much, like you know, I gotta be punished. I'm sorry.
Welcome in, Rune Aether. It seems that someone here knows what this is from. Dang! Hello! Yeah, this is Rainbow. I just first learned of it today from seeing this piece, so I'm glad. Hell yeah. Credits to ChaosTearKitsune, by the way, if you guys need to know. Just saying. But yeah, had to say something, Chris. Y'all are so funny. God. Alright, moving on to Ariambooks. Aw, this one's so sad and somber. I'm assuming they're like distant from that? This is very like sad because these are tears, right? Aw. Ariam, you always have like this really cute style to things, but you always try to make something more profound with how you use your shapes. I said Farabel Kitsune, that should be Ariambooks. I'm so sorry. You didn't see that? This is Ariambooks.
Wild. I cannot believe that.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, you guys are like really good friends. I apologize.
I can't believe that I made sure that you had an extra 30 minutes and this is what happens.
Shut up! Shut up!
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say really quick, Ariambooks. I think that there's a lot of emotion to this piece. I hope that you're okay if it is a Vince style piece, but I want you to know, whether it is or not, the vibe that I'm getting is, it doesn't matter how much you feel like the emotion needs to flow now, it will help to put out the fire beneath you, and you will always have a nice path to the mouse ahead.
Why do you think there's fire underneath? Oh, color config. Look. Can you, as a host, you know how hard it is? Okay? Yeah. I am trying my best. Rune Aether, if this is your first time being here, hello, welcome. This is the monthly challenge that we do every single month called the Hexperimental Code-dron. What you do is that if you have 100 channel points, you may throw in a hex code. Exclamation PALETTE. I am not typing it in the chat. I am typing it somewhere else. Don't worry about that. I'm going to do that again. If you don't know what hex code is, it is basically... Thank you, Charbedra. I appreciate you. It is basically how computers essentially pick out colors on the color wheel or color systems that you get. And then it comes out as any of these little guys, right? As you see here. And what we do is that all of chat gets to throw in as many colors as they want, one per person. And then we take them and then we do this. We make the little palettes out of it, and then people can make any creation they want as long as it uses those colors. So we are celebrating at the end of the month to showcase what people have done with said colors. You're also allowed to use white and black.
So really quick,
yes.
I want to make sure that I heard that right. You said, as long as it is within the palette, effectively, that we can make essentially anything.
Correct.
I want to make sure And not in the sense that we typically are referring to. I mean in a literal sense. This sounds like you're saying it's okay to make purple.
Not mixing. You do not mix the colors. You do not mix. No mixing colors. No, you do not. Do not make purple. Make a piece. How dare you, Charmander? How dare you do this to me? You will do any excuse to make purple.
I mean, he's coming over this weekend. What am I, I'm thinking about it. What? Huh?
For those who do not know what the hell I'm talking about, is I often reference this old thing that happened in high school where they tried to talk about prom, and in a typical boomer sense, they were trying to say like, hey guys, don't, you know, grind up on each other type dancing. But instead what they showed us was two people, one in a red shirt and one in a blue shirt, and they're like dancing and getting closer together, and their motto for that year was don't make purple. And I'm like, you know what, I'm taking that and putting for Hexperimental Code-dron because that's so dumb. I love it. And then now Charmander here is taking it back to its original form and being like, but what if we want to make purple? How dare you? How dare you? I'm about to get the knife. I really am.
What? No!
But anyways, Ariam, your piece is lovely. It's wonderful. I love your shape. I do see the fire underneath. I do see that you are representing your emotions through this. It's very nice. And on to your next one, because you did 3 pieces this month! Is this a continuation of your last piece as well? Kind of like sending a message to each other? Because this one says meow, 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 and this one says like, and yeah, and this one I'm saying says squeak, 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 so I'm assuming it's like telling, like one side is like full of love and the other side's full of like, you know, sadness or somber. Is this a whole series of things? It could. Oh, Ariam. About to witness living proof that the Pokedex entry for Charmander going out.
We don't have to go that far.
Okay, you're right. Besides, I like to see Charmander next month, even if he's like this. I heard that I accidentally stole
more problems.
Yeah. And we love you for it, somehow. Somehow. Fireball! Sorry, I accidentally wrote the wrong name or put down the wrong folder in. Don't worry about it, it's fine, we're good. It's good, we're good. By day she's writing out a mission, and by night she slays the night. It says mission complete. Oh, mission... I'm sorry, I can't read. I may have played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a past life.
That's good.
Interesting, okay. It's very interesting use of your shape language as well. Like, you use a lot of these symbols to represent things. And keeping it ambiguous and not, like, in your face is actually a really cool touch. So you can leave the viewer guessing, you know? Alright.
I think I see it. I think it is mostly squeaks, and then the third to last word is mission, second to last is complete, and then squeak.
And squeak.
Right?
Yeah. I see it, but I can't fully read it, right? Because you're kind of guessing now that I know the words, but if you told me what it's supposed to say, I'd be so confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The pause on the staff. Yeah! Breaking up where the paper interacts is nice too, right? Right? The half symbol thing? Otherwise it'll look very long. True. This is very interesting. I love the palette usage for the green and like the serpent. Ouroboros almost? Not quite. It's like two-headed snake. It's kind of interesting. Yeah.
I love the shape style of, I'm not sure if they're meant to be leaves, but it's giving autumn vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also creating like this little mini phoenix. I'm not sure if it's fully
Oh
intentional.
my god, you're
but
right!
absolutely giving like a bird vibe.
I didn't even see that. Okay, let me draw for people who are not seeing it. That's not what I was trying to do. What are you doing? Give me a pen. Thank you. This shape, guys. If you don't see that, that's really cool. I didn't even notice that. Charmander, you're so strong and powerful. You're unbanned.
What?
Yeah, it does feel like... Is it like Snake and Phoenix kind of deal? Again, the ambiguousness, it's obscured. You have no definite tell of what it means, but it's very symbolic of something in you and what you're trying to represent in your piece. The color placement is so nice. Definitely the green snake, and I love your usage of the white head over here. And then like the oranges and yellows on this side. It will be reborn. Oh, cool. And like the only other orange and yellow pieces are in the eyes. And it also looks like a leaf. It's neat. Very neat.
Yeah. They create such a really nice like counterpart kind of vibe between the two different portions of Snake. Like the full different colors between them, the use of yellow in one and orange in the other, and even the placement of the green being on opposite sides. Again, it gives a really great counterpart vibe.
So I'm a sucker for S curves. This is nice. Ah. Yeah, no, lovely work, Ariam. Wonderful. Moving on to Rachello.
Oh, always a treat with Rachello.
It's always a treat with Rachello! Oh, I love this. I believe... Let me double check. You said this is a character from a game, desho? Is it? Ligibba?
Just as a really quick heads up,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's just because of the size of this image in particular,
Uh-huh.
but it gets a tiny bit cut off by the top of the frame of the
Let me just...
layout.
There we go. Tabun.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll just zoom out a little bit. There you go. Also, I know that Rachello's thing gets a little messed up. Still love that little paintbrush. Rachello, you don't have to take this. This is just a random idea that I have. But have you ever considered your signature? And you don't say no. Just be like, ColorBrews, shut up. But would you ever consider that, like, if your paintbrush is up here, right? That it becomes the R for the Rachello. I think that'd be kind of neat. But I think what you have there is very cute. Completely off tangent and nothing to do with how amazing this piece is. However, let me go and find your comments again. Thank you. Charmander, speak for me as I look for this comment.
I should change everything about you. Your signature. Sorry. I'm messing around. Sorry.
All right. I feel like this girl, her name is Jorda, pronounced Yorda. Oh, sorry. Yorda. Her name is Jorda, pronounced Yorda. Thank you. From the recent Trails games is very quickly becoming a new favorite of mine. I see. So Yorda, interesting.
I really, really want to start off with how much I love the strap and collar style throughout the upper chest area of the character, because it doesn't really take a lot of detail to make something like that pop really well, but the fact that it's like very clearly curving in the right areas to hug the character as it needs to.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on where you are in your art journey, but like it can be a little bit difficult to get lines to really, really look like they are perfectly tight to the character like they are in this, especially over the shoulder.
Yes. No, and I do love this, the wraparound of the strap here too, you know? Like, that, the form of your characters are very strong. These wraparounds are such a nice little touch, and it feels very, like, well put together. I love this. The line art of this being purple gives the feeling of all this coming together very well. People always forget about the shoes, right? Like, this shape, very neat, very cool. Do you know how hard it is to draw shoes, by the way? Do you all understand how hard it is to have this foreshortening happen. It has been the bane of my existence in so many ways. You have to understand. Feet hard, shoe hard.
Oh, so I'm glad you specified the secondary there that shoes are hard, because I thought you've said actually the opposite about the first of those two. But anyway, we don't have to talk about that. So now, if we don't mind, I would love to address the elephant in the room. As there are a couple of really nice spots that I'd like to zoom in, if that's okay.
Let's go, baby.
It's not a lot of detail because it doesn't need it. I mean, the one in the background, oh my god, it's amazing. But like the actual eyes on the character, it's exactly as simple as it needs to be.
Yes! 100%. It gives so much expression and so much detail without giving too much. It's very nice. Very good form. I wanted to add like a gradient to the interior of the shadow hand to give it a bit more contrast to the background, but couldn't figure out how to get it properly fit the challenge. A gradient. Oh, okay. A suggestion. Cause you have this kind of scribbly hatching thing going on. Let's see, you have some sort of pencil-y texture here, so let's work with that. Zoom out. So, I've noticed that a lot of us love the hatching style. So you can give that kind of like hatch as a gradient as one thing. But also, like, since you have like this scribbly style here, you could also kind of use that as like scribble hatching, right? Oh, there's way too much stabilization on this. There you go. Like so. To kind of give it that look. I think then use a CSP mechanical pencil. Yeah! So like, this is one thing you can also do, is just utilize that for the gradients as a thing. Your stabilization is so high. It was, and that's why now it's like, not at all. I tend to, my stabilization on CSP tends to stay around 2 to 5, which I learned is actually really low. So I tried putting it high to see what it's like. I don't like it. It's way too high. If anything above a 10, I get really weirded out about. I just didn't use this pencil too often. So yeah. But anyways, that is one way to kind of do a gradation on that, is through hatching, through lines, through scribbles, to kind of like add more to it. Unless you're thinking about like a gradation throughout the entire thing, which is also a way. Does that make sense? Unless I'm like totally reading it completely wrong. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, Rachello, you're... Oh, sorry, go on, Charmander.
No, please, go ahead.
No, go you.
Okay.
I
gotta know, Rachello, because I know how your workflow can be, and I know we've talked about it before. How long did this take you? Because I can absolutely imagine you banging this out in such a ridiculously fast amount of time that it's always absolutely incredible to me. So I gotta know.
Oh no. We're gonna know the deeds and all of us are gonna be like, ah! For those who don't know, Rachello is a very fast artist. She understands her assignment very well and can bust out pieces. 2-ish hours. Okay, reasonable, respectable. That's good. Good. Okay. Still really fast though.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that comfortably and that well executed with as great color usage as it has in 2 hours. That's probably because I just work a little bit slower too, but I just like I always love thinking back to the Ace Attorney live dubs and just seeing stuff that occurred during that stream, halfway through the stream, or even towards the very end of the stream, and already having something at the very end of it.
It's nuts. I spent so much time messing around with the sketch and color choices. This challenge is still a challenge. I want to reiterate this, and I've been saying it all the time, because there have been people who've came up to me and be like, oh, I've always wanted to do it, but then I try this. I will not name your name, But it was a blessing and a curse. And one person came up to me recently and was just like, "You're doing Hexperiment. Oh man, I tried that one time, and then it didn't come out anything what I wanted it to be. And also I realized it was really, really hard." I'm like, yeah, it's a little deceptively hard. I'm not gonna lie, because there's that little pride in you as an artist that's just like, but this isn't the way I want it to be. This isn't what my vision is, and it gets to you. And not gonna lie, there's a little pride in me being like, yes, it is a challenge. But the fact that you guys actually bust out something, making it look cohesive, making the palettes work for you, and making these pieces, kudos to all y'all. Again, it's really good. It's super good that you guys are able to do it. It's only a challenge if you let it be.
I want to say, in relation to this exact thing with the that Rachello was talking about with the jacket, I think that having it as a dark gray works even better. So I'm glad that you made the choices that you did, because honestly, in clothing, I want to say it's less often that you get like a full, direct, 100% exactly as black as it can get, versus having this dark gray that I feel like makes it feel like an actual legitimate piece of clothing, right?
Nope, I 100% agree. It's okay to be off color to make the piece work more cohesively. Rachello, I also messed around with a couple of other drawings, like near complete, but I didn't like them, so I never posted. The artist's woes, right? How many whips do we have? The answer is yes. Yes, we have them. There is one major piece that I was like halfway through and realizing that I was in over my head, and it is sitting there in the whip folder, and I'm just like, one of these days the palette will come for her, but it's not gonna happen now, and I'm crying over it. So like, one of these days it'll happen, but not today. I feel all of us shake hands. We have whips. It's okay. I understand. But no, Rachello, your shape design, your usage of the colors, the way you put this all together, always so solid. You have been improving too. I've noticed like your shape also have been like really much more confident. It's really neat. So yeah. All right. Speaking of someone who has improved, Charmander, I never get to see people from you. Huh?
Yes. I said I'm looking around. I don't know what's going on, huh?
I don't ever get to see humans from Charmander. This is a first for me. This is so cool.
It's a second.
It's a second. Okay.
Full, because I did the Zorua and N. Like
you're right. You did.
That's the only other instance. So go ahead.
I love the fact that you make it into like the little camera lens of being like live because she's a streamer and being like sponsored segment. Legal disclaimer: this is an advertisement. Is so funny to me. I love that. First of all. Secondly, the bold outlines that you have here, and also this is technically not an outline, but just like a showcasing of her little Magnemite thingies.
Yeah.
So question, what is Fushigi meaning in this context?
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Okay. Fushigi.
Because I know the Japanese meaning of it, but I just don't know what it means in this context, and I'm confused.
Let me try to find what I can to make it as... I'm gonna try to find the tagline.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. The Fushigi is the magic gravity ball. It is a very well-known infomercial in the States at the very least, where they try to make it
Oh my
seem like
god!
the
No! Oh my
world.
god! I know what you're talking! That's awful! How dare... No!
So it's a little glass and mirror ball that you're supposed to be able to move around through contact juggling to make it look like it's levitating, but it's really just a ball that you can't see the outside turning. It's not a scam. It's just you're not gonna be as good as the guy in the video.
It's selling contact juggling as a product of the false is out. It's so funny. Yeah, okay, it's the contact juggling balls.
Yes.
And
Which
I was
is
just
exactly
like,
what she's
I was so
doing.
confused when I saw this, and I'm like, Fushigi, that means like, technically it means mystery, but also wonders, but what does this have to do anything with Iono? I don't get it. And it's like, cause it looked like Magnemite Bolt. I feel so dumb.
Yes.
Guys.
I
Iono would.
didn't realize there was a different context that I was completely throwing off. I'm sorry.
So
But,
Fushigi, yeah, in actual Japanese terms, literally is like a description of like wonderment, but also mystery and like literally and weird. It has a slight sense of weird. Bulbasaur's literal name in Japanese is Fushigi Dane. Weird plant is essentially what it is. So when I was seeing Fushigi here, I'm like, oh, does she say something, Fushigi? Does she do something like? Is it like a mystery? Is it wonder? Is it weird? That feels very Iono. And I'm just sitting there like, no, it's a dumb ball. It's contact
It's just
juggling.
some balls. Yes. So, I saw the color palette and I was like, okay, cool. I can definitely like make Iono work in this. I think it's such an Iono palette 100%. And as I was messing around with the style that I wanted to do with her, I was like, how funny would it be if I made her doing contact juggling with these Fushigi balls, but instead of Fushigi, because Magnemite is such a big part of her actual like motif, her whole vibe, the actual ones in her hair. She doesn't actually use a Magnemite, by the way, in her matches.
It's so funny.
But it's so part of her character that I was like, how funny would it be if she was using Magnemite Fushigis?
That's so funny. Oh my god. You're so big brain. God. Also, hello Keith, hello Otter, welcome in. I am Charmander's doing like psychic damage to me today. This is the entirety of the stream, okay?
Good. Good.
God damn. But no, I love how you did. I don't get to see humans from you often, so seeing you do this, having her be like, ta-da, and then show the magic. I love her fingers, showing the little wavy fingers, too, to be like the magic hands. Oh, God, it's fantastic. Absolute hex cinema of you. Joe, how dare you? This is gonna be it, isn't it? And yes, no, now that you stated it, it is very Iono palette. I also love the little outline you showed for her eyes here too. This is very cute.
Yeah. So that is actually a part of the design in-game as well. But I did want to make sure that I did the different colors for the different sections of hair. As you can see, like there's the tiny little eyelash that's pink versus the ones that are blue.
Yes. And the entire palette in the eye as well. God dang, yes.
I don't do that as often as I'd like, but I was glad I was able to put it in there. And also, that's pretty much how her eye looks in game too. So it was literally perfect.
That's fantastic. I didn't even recognize. Yeah, no, you did great here. Thank you for the psychic damage and the wonderful and horrifying art of Iono for this. Also, just noting, I love that you use the darker purple also for these little shadow art, especially here. Here I noticed it the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool use. But also, this is not the
Yeah, I was gonna say it's realistically the shadows in specifically just the outfit. I could have definitely used it more, but I didn't think about it.
That's totally fine. No, it's good as it is. Sometimes subtlety is nice. But this is not the only one you did.
Correct.
This is also so dynamically cool from you. What the heck?
Thank you.
Like,
I specifically wanted to go extra dynamic with this one. So from concept to down, this was what I wanted to do.
Using these, because I keep forgetting what it's called, like blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Blast something. I can't remember.
Blacephalon.
Blacephalon?
Blacephalon.
Thank you. Belif something. Right? I was like, Blacephalon. I never remember the Ultra Beast. The only one I remember is Guzzlord because he's exactly what it looks like. Okay?
Absolutely, I agree.
Guzzlord's the only one I remember. So I see this one as like blast something. It's like Blacephalon. I'm like, oh, right. That blah, blah, blah. But no, it's a wonderful use of the palette. I love how you did this head is so tricky. The fact that you actually managed to get each part to look like a row receding into the background while still looking like the Pokemon itself is so challenging. I was so impressed by this.
Thank you. I specifically wanted to make sure that I could wanted to make sure that I could really do that part justice, so I took a lot of time laying everything out best as I could.
Definitely shows. The different balls in the background too, just going and receding as well, and you could see it happening. This is so dynamic and cool from you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I could never disrespect my favorite origami samurai, Kartana, absolute Swordima.
Absolute
Swordima. I'm going. How many years dungeon do you want to be in, Keith? The shading on the ruffles to imply no, right? Like using the light gray purple to showcase that depth is so nice too. It definitely feels like the light is shining right here, and you've really taken care to make sure that we see it that way.
Yeah.
Is it really one of your favorite Pokemon? Dang.
Oh, nice. He's got a goofy vibe. He definitely rocks with it. So now there's, I guess, a tiny little bit of backstory to this, and it's so boring, but I'll give it to you anyway. I had a snow day out from work on Monday this week. So on Saturday, I was mostly hanging out with my friends watching wrestling, and I started the sketch of this. And then the immediate day after, I started doing the rest of the Pokédex for Pokemon Ultra Sun. And I had beaten the game, but I had never completed the Pokédex, so I didn't have the Shiny Charm. And I was really insistent on getting the Shiny Charm as quickly as I could. I went from 20% completion of the Dex to 90% completion of the Dex.
Oh my god.
In 2 days.
Oh my god.
Really embarrassing. But the thing that made it great was I did not know the best spots to really grind up XP in that game until I went to the final island, obviously, Pony Island. And I found, if you could imagine, level 60 Blacephalons that I could just keep earthquaking. And I was just like, okay, you free experience, super easy to find, super easy to get. Like, I'm just getting so much experience. Blacephalon is the GOAT.
Damn. Okay.
So, I was just like, yeah, let me pay respect. It really got me there. I am literally 2 Pokemon away from completing the Dex, and they're Ultramoon exclusives, which I've also had to start playing the entire way through.
Oh my god.
Because my copy was not done. So, we're almost there.
That's, for those who don't know anything of what he's saying, what he's doing is actually quite a high feat in the game. Please understand, I have several people who do shiny hunting and like try to fill out the Pokédex. I don't know how y'all do it. I genuinely am just impressed by everyone who decides to spend the time to do that, because I would get so, like, I don't know. I get so overwhelmed by how many you have to do, and the fact that you guys tackle that is insane. On top of that, I love that your theming this month is juggling. We have contact juggling, and much like no contact juggling. Picture poison, I guess.
So that also was something that was unintentional, but once I started the Blacephalon picture, I was like, I need to do this. So it was slightly unintentional and then fully intentional.
Switch games are easiest to finish decks on. Previous games are for sure harder.
Correct.
Understandable. Yes.
Oh yeah, and also like halfway through this image is when I really realized how transcoded Blacephalon is. I was so happy that I could put the actual flag in the background, that I could make the entire character have these very, very defined trans ally, trans flag kind of.
It's so
like, Blacephalon is an ally.
Blacephalon is the ally. I mean, what better way to say that you're an ally than saying, I don't agree with you, so I'll blast you to smithereens. It's fantastic, right? No, beautiful work. And as people have said, the movement of this is great. It's very easy to tell that this is Blacephalon, right? Like the moment you see it, you're like, oh yeah, that's that one Pokemon that blows up its head. You get it. The shape is good. The dynamism is really good. I'll say that word right. It's fantastic. God, you've improved so much.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt like my month this month was a little bit weaker, but looking back at them now and hearing the feedback has been making me feel so much better about it.
Legitimately, go back to some of your starter experiments. I was actually going back because someone asked me, hey, what's the hardest palette you've ever worked on? So I was like going back to all the old ones and being like, which one was the hardest palette? The answer is none of them. They're all hard. Or all of them.
Hard.
But then I was scrolling through everyone's pieces and I'm like, oh my god, like you guys have been doing this for nearly 2 years now? It's insane. How much you guys have improved. It's really insane. Please, if you guys want a moment to be like, oh yeah, things have changed, please go back. 100%. Amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of
and
amazing.
That's one of the things that I really, really love bringing up when I see other people's newer pieces is I love pointing out the specific things that I feel like improved to a degree that I think is very, very well worth like pointing out and making sure that it's understood that we see the growth.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes when you're looking at your own art, you might not see it as much. But when somebody else can say, oh my god, I can't believe that you started thinking about this and actually started incorporating this. So that's why one of my favorite bits of feedback is trying to say that as much as I can.
Hell yes. 100%. Yeah, no. Your shapes and your dynamism have greatly improved. It's so clean. This is insanely clean, too. Holy hell. Speaking of insanely clean, no one's ready for spooky specs. Damn.
Incredible, as always.
I'm just gonna move the palette out of the way because y'all need to see this in full. God dang. Spooky specs. You are always amazing every time you do, and I understand that your love of this new texture thing that you're doing is fantastic. It does not take away from the palette. The one thing I always worry is the fact that when people do this challenge, they try to go away from the palette, and I'm like, I need you guys to incorporate the palette. So I was worried when you ask for texture that it will take it away, but not at all. It's very, very clear which palette you used. It's very clear that you care a lot about your pieces. It's so beautifully done. Oh my god. Like, again, spooky specs, just your design work, your texture work, your compositional work even is so strong. I could speak about it on so many like artistic levels that you're clearly highly skilled at what you do, but also highly skilled in using and incorporating these palettes in a way where it's so clear yet so diversified that I could just be like, damn, yeah, I'm in awe. 100%.
I, too, am in awe. Oh my god. This is just absolutely insane. The different types of textures all throughout this image are absolutely incredible. I'm having a hard time focusing on any particular one because there's just even more eye candy every single spot that I look at, that all of these juicy little bits of texture are just so easy to lock in on that I'm having trouble again focusing on just one. However, my favorite of the bunch is easily the different colored hands in the background just behind the character and how it fades at that direct line from the light red for against the black, or unless it is the dark red all throughout. But it looks like the light red for the sections of black, and then as it transitions into the light red, then we go into this dark red for these outlines. I think that is absolutely incredible. All the finger work of all of that. I don't think I have to say too clearly, but you definitely understand looking at this that I think you do hands some of the best that I've seen. Like, overall, just
There's
in general.
so much character to it is the thing. Like, you have the little knobbiness, you have your absolutely wonderful stylistic choices of making that shape. And it is a stylistic choice because fingers are not square. But that doesn't matter because you still read it as this beautiful hand shape. It makes such these really strong angles against these really nice curves and it stands out so much to everything that you have. It's beautiful. Yeah. Nope, I don't. Also, the detail on this moth, it's insane.
Absolutely. I wanted to say, as well, I'm not sure if you take particular commissions of any kind for specific design styles, but I, as a furry, people already know, blah, 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 blah. I would love to get either this like bunny or something in a similar exact style to this because of how incredible the actual body shape of it is, how strong the individual limbs are, how perfectly on model everything is, and how stylized the eye is. Although I don't have any tattoos and I might not particularly like get a tattoo probably in my life, if I could have anyone's art on my body, I would want it to be yours.
Absolutely gorgeous rendering. I mean, yeah. My comms are opening again in April. Ooh, wow. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. Fantastic work. You are absolutely insane. We are blessed to have you and your talent to be with us. And I say this with all the love in my heart. Like, it's such a treat to see your work every time that you come in here. Real, if I ever get a tattoo, I'm getting Bestie to design it. Hell yeah. You're gonna be a tattoo. Your style works so well for tattoos.
It does.
Gorgeous, gorgeous work. And again, in palette, you guys, look at how insane that is. This is black. Not even a single white is used, actually. It's all just black in these colors. That's how good you are. You don't even need white. Which, you know, depending how you take that, understandable. Anyways, moving on from specs to BriandtheMoon. Ugh. Bri, your stuff is always so gorgeous. Your curves are beautiful. God, I love your use of this palette. Again, you're using these bright colors to give this haunting vibe to this entire piece. The eye on the hands, right? The eyes everywhere. Like, let's zoom in on this face. Like, look at how intense all of this is.
Oh, that's such a great, super pastel-y swirl in each of those eyes that gets emphasized even more with these little white lines that create these little extra circles around. That it just cuts through just well enough to make it pop that much more.
The little details coming out as well, while still all using in the palette. It's absolutely gorgeous.
There's also this really great. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I just love the fact that it looks like snakes, but also his hands. This is so clever.
That is exactly what I was going to bring up as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, literally exactly that. I was going to say that there's this really great double between these things. These two elements of the kind of scary horror kind of portions of this image, completely contrasted by the soft angelic kind of portions. Like even the arms themselves, there are ones that have these feathers and soft, colorful vibes to them, versus the actual snake hands that go further down that have this kind of I don't know what the word I want to use is. But again, this kind of like horror vibe to it. It's unnerving to some degree.
It is.
In the best way.
Oh, she possesses Maya. Okay. And this is the sun person that you mentioned last time, right? Your OC? That's like very sun-powered? Yeah. No, this is insanely good. Yeah! Okay, cool. I'm remembering things. Again, my memory's really crappy. I'm trying to remember everything. But yeah, the little zipper details, the little accessories, the waves, the colors, the flow. Your stuff is always so gorgeous. Oh. And I love that you use these bright and lovely colors only to use the darker ones to feel so much more haunting. It's neat.
I think that the types of textures that are used here especially, and you might have already said it, or somebody might have already said it, but the texture in the dress especially,
Yes.
versus the texture of the hair being completely soft, but having this like kind of like pearly style of light and highlights to these areas. It makes it look so sheer and so soft and so light. It has this amazing look to it that is just masterfully done with this actual clothing texture.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that well, to be completely honest.
Also, ChaosTearKitsune, thank you for coming. No worries. No, 100% agreed. Moving on to your next piece, because you did 3 pieces. Oh man, also gorgeous. What an interesting way to use these colors as a rainbow as well. Like, I would not have thought of that.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. And in the eye as well. Like, that's pretty. It is very pretty.
Incredible. And also in the nose ring too. There's a
You're
full
so
rainbow in there.
right. Oh my god, using that, those little bits, and then the tears as well. Like, oh.
All these reflective points have so much color and so much value to them.
And you can still tell it's totally within the palette. Ugh. And the void stared back like it knew my name. This is cool too. Every little bit that you do, it's the little bits of texture, all of this, it feels very much like a stone statue. But then, like, clearly there's emotion behind it. It's all pixel. And that's the thing, it's like, with pixelation, I always want to make sure that these palettes can match up with the colors, right? So as long as you have that, and not like, because everything's made up of pixels, right? If you're not making purple, you're fine. That's all I'm saying. You get the idea. It's very, even though it's pixelated, it's still very clear that this is the palette that you are putting it in. It's very clear that, like, you know where the boundaries are of each thing, despite it gradating through each part. It's really cool. It's very strong. And again, I know it's just a portrait, but it's very solid in how you do it. Alright. Charming, you have anything to say before I move on?
I do, but I don't know if I'm interpreting it in a weird way. But I love that there's the specific style to this image where it feels like the part that's in the rainbow still has this emotion. Even if it's a negative emotion, there's still something there. But as it shifts further over to the full sections of white, it feels like that's stripped away in a way.
Oh. I see
Like,
that, yeah.
It feels like emptiness in a way.
Good catch, Char. Hey, look at you interpreting these things. She hides emotion a lot. Oh.
Oh, look at that.
I see. Is this an OC? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I could read your message about what this is about. Logan, it's a weird dimension between alternative universes and dimensions. Oh, okay. I see. You might notice when Logan isn't in art with Maya, she's always pretty sullen. Oh.
Got it.
But with Maya, she's expressive. Oh. Learning things. Got it. That's so cool.
It gives us even something to look out for.
Yeah.
Trying to pay enough as much attention to it as I can.
All right, your next piece. This is so lovely. I love how you draw drapery. It's so flowy, and the fact that you use it as like this negative space is very nice. You could see that, you know, her arm is clearly underneath it. The overlapping. It's beautiful. It goes with Bestie's piece? Oh! She's Joseph's late wife. Oh.
Got it, yeah.
So that's why. I see. Since it goes with the piece, I could see it, where this one's like so sullen, and this one's so bright, but also like, you know, there's still some sadness to it, some somberness to it. Oh.
I think it's cool that the I know it's a usual like I don't want to say Christian or Catholic or whatever religion it might be motif specifically to have this like halo style, and although it's not like a traditional literal halo of just a direct circle like it might often be depicted, I love the brightness of the orange and yellow, specifically creating this light from behind that looks halo-like. I think it's a really, really cool vibe.
Beautiful. Very wonderful use of the textures as well. Again, the textures against this very solid and gradiated. I don't know English, man. To her skin. To the part that is solid. Very good shape. Me likey. Good? Good.
Yeah, look at that. It's absolutely to invoke Mary imagery. So,
yes. Yeah. This kind of
Perfect.
piece going around it. Yeah. Oh. Bestie cooked. Absolutely. You both cooked. This is fantastic. Your
Could
shapes
you
are
zoom in
always
on
so
the
strong.
hands, please? Especially
Hand.
like the one over by the leg.
Over by the leg. Boop-a-dippa.
I think it's really cool that, especially from a little bit further back, that, well, just in general, the softness of the brush style. I'm not sure if it's specifically an airbrush because I can't take a very close look at it. It's on my other monitor. But it creates the perfect shading for each individual knuckle space. The way that it's catching the light on the hand is phenomenal. And there's also, not surprising at all, because of how amazing Brie is, there's care and detail and attention to what position the actual finger should be in based on what side of the body the actual arm is on and where it's landing on the body. So clearly the pinky versus the thumb on the other side. If you're paying attention and you put that kind of care into what you're doing, like obviously it's second nature. But seeing it and also seeing all the rest of the detail in the hand all be perfect it's especially nice.
No, 100% agreed. It's sometimes when drawing shortcuts of hands, like we might do this thing where a lot of them are similar, right? But you take the time to curve in how the hands kind of look. That's like each thing kind of goes towards that tip, and that makes it just so much more interesting to look at and much more like the beauty of the hand is showing through, right? Yeah. Oh, and picked out the Message of God line almost instantly. Yeah, like this sticking out, absolutely, with the whole like religious theme as well. Very cool, Brie. You're always so good. The lyrics are from The Hand. It's on Alice's playlist and it really works for her. Ah, learned. All right, moving on to SK. This is so funny. In the sense of like, it's fun, because this is part of the SK universe, right? Where we're getting the cinematic universe talk about like, okay, what's going on? The tree is back, baby. What I thoroughly enjoy is like, whoops, let me put it on red so you can see. Yeah, this tree is coming back. We don't know what it means, but it's there. Also, if I recall, let me see what SK said. The legs bug me, they feel off, but I don't know how to fix it. Oh, I think it's just a small balance thing, if you don't mind me going over it. Just a smidge. I think it's just a small balance issue, so if you take this and just move it out a little bit and just tilt it, I think it feels a lot stronger if that's the case. If you want it to be kind of more down. Now, mind you, yeah, this is a little off, but you get the idea. Now the legs feel a little bit more balanced, and I think that's the only thing that's really causing it to have issue. But other than that, I think you're fine. Again, like, your improvements to the body are clearly there. Go ahead. Okay, yeah. So it's just, I think it's just a balance thing.
I actually think it's less the legs and more of the position of the upper body. I feel like the legs, as you're saying, yeah, if you put them more down in a more direct downward kind of position, it'll have a little bit more of standing directly on the ground. But I think if you tilt the body forward a tiny bit, it kind of helps with that balancing in a way that I think makes a little bit more sense to me.
Yeah.
And then you could probably size up the actual body itself to make it a little bit more solid through the proportions from the legs to the upper body.
Yeah. There are several ways to do it, and this is why art is so hard, right?
Unless we're laying down on the slope, which is a different possibility.
But yeah, the background gives me uncanny animated YouTube series vibes. Positive. Yeah! Like, Sal's fingers or llamas with hats. I could see that. I do love your use of texture here. It does feel like grassy plains kind of feel, right? And the textures of the clouds, it's very nice and calming.
I think that the texture brush style on the tree as well gives a lot of depth to the bark that makes it more interesting than obviously just a solid color. That doesn't feel like it's overpowering either. I think the texture work in this with the brushes that we've kind of selected and figured out over the last year and a half, 2 years,
Yeah.
that we've been seeing SK's stuff, it's really cool to see again the style of texture work that we're seeing now versus back then.
No, I absolutely agree. Like, your choices of textures and how you use them is a very big part of your art pieces. I tried to draw her spinning but couldn't get the right motion. I think it's because of the color palette and the dress. If you, for instance, I'm going to draw over this again, apologize. If you draw the motion going, like, spinning like that, so if you take these lines and then do this little thing here, up. Let me just color it in a little bit. Do like so. You can see that motion a little bit more. It is very... I do think the vibe is very fun. So yeah. So I think showing motion is one of the hardest things to do in art, because you have to show it in that kind of action, right? But yeah. No, spinning motion, really hard, especially because these are still images. You can't animate it to make it move. You have to make it feel like it's moving while being still. It's difficult. Again, this is a challenge, guys, on all accounts, both for color and for doing artistic renditions of what you want to get from your head into the page. But yeah, no, this is a very fun vibe. I love that this last time was a very fun vibe too, because it was it snowboarding? Down and you see the tree growing, right? So now this is like the tree is in growth. I am excited to see what happens next. This is so fun. All right. Thank you, SK, as always. Baerutt. I believe you used this palette, as you said, the fourth palette, to do Pokemon. I'm liking the... I'm so glad we're all catching on to the Pokemon vibes, I'm just saying. Loving the tree arc, his new best anime of the year, 100%. 100%.
Perfect.
This is so
I'm
fun.
definitely looking forward to see the growth in that tree from
Yeah!
the beginning to the end of the arc.
Tree growth! Ghosty babies! I do love this. Again, the rule of threes, very strong. And it's supposed to be a graveyard, so breaking through the fence to get into the graveyard and the whole moon as well. I also see that you're like combining some of these colors to kind of give that layering effect, but still keeping them solid. Very nice. Yeah. Oop, did I accidentally draw over that? I apologize. No, I think it's cute. They're playing like a little hide and seek game, I think. They're like doing a little peekaboo. Emphasis on the boo. Yeah, no, Baerutt, I love that you're doing scenery. You've been adding a lot of these environmental pieces to incorporate like more of the story into it, trying to tell a story through the environmental pieces that you put up. So like, I remember last time, a couple of times ago, you did like putting up bookcases, putting up like them in a chair, doing these really difficult poses. Even Mischievous here is doing this motion that's going downward and then trying to do this overlap of that's her body underneath, but this is her head in front. It is a challenging thing to do. So
I want to say, and I hope it doesn't come across as rude, because it really isn't intended to be, but it's kind of funny to me because this Mischievous, it looks like, and I know you were saying motion is very difficult to incorporate into a still image, but this absolutely looks like an animation smear frame of Mischievous.
I could see that, yeah.
Again, I don't mean it in a rude or offensive way. I think it's super adorable, and it adds so much to the personality of Mischievous.
Yes. Oy ba! Yo, it's Valentine! Let me get you a shout out. Hello, hello. Opaja! Brainless feet.
Bottom squad.
Oops. Bottom squad. Oh, whoa. I mean, I won't deny anyone's hello. It's Valentine. How you doing? Here to. Oh no. Guys, please, we can't make purple again. Oh no.
Do I have good news for you?
Oh no. Hello, it's Valentine. Hello, Real Deza. Hello, Scarlet too. And thank you, Brainless Phoebes. Phoebes? I have no idea. Brainless Phoebes. Bottom squad pointing at you. Oh my god. My community calls me a bottom, hence the bottom squad. I see. Well, hello everyone. It's Phoebes. All right, it is Phoebes. Got it. Color, our wonderful artist. I am doing a special event today called the Hexperimental Code-dron. If you guys don't know what it is and you happen to have 100 channel points, which you could instantly get 300 of them if you follow right now, where I take everyone's colors that they do and everyone gets at least one, and then I just put them into these palettes. And what people do is for the rest of the month, they have this time until the end of the month to make a creation using only those colors. We've had some amazing pieces so far. And so anyone could join in as long as it's color-based. It doesn't have to be a drawing. Even if you don't draw, we've had people who did gunpla painting. We had someone do nail art before. We had crochet. It's fantastic what people have done. But if it's your first time here, hi, I'm ColorBrews, a blog who draws on the internet, voice actor print artist, car shower and stream singer, and host of Hexperimental Code-dron. Blob Witch. Yeah. Okay. Whew. And for those who do not know, it's Valentine, fantastic voice actor, a wonderful host of many things. Scarlett, hello, welcome in. And if you guys have not seen him, he's just a lovely personality. People from my community, go give him a follow if you can. Yeah.
Already done.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Baerutt, fantastic work. I love your usage of this, love your usage of the motion. I love the little scribbles that you have too to showcase kind of the color uses that you did. Alright, he's an art. And we have our new person here, our new artist. Selya said they promised themselves they're gonna do a piece this month. And I'm like, oh, we have a new person in? This is amazing! Look how cute this is, guys! Oh my god.
Dude, by the way,
if Raiders got a raid and run, totally understandable. If you want to stick around and see the last couple of pieces that we have, please do. It's super fun. You are too kind. No, I'm not too kind. StupidlyKind is too kind. I'm ColorBrews. It's just
we
little.
We did have a bunch of fish ones today.
We did have a lot of fishes today. So excited to show your character sprites for the next audio drama. Yes! Yes! I am no longer the fresh blood, says Joe. You are no longer the newbie. We have a new newbie in town. And their usage of this water is gorgeous. Look how fun this is. Sorry, Charmander, you're going to say something before I cut you off?
No, it was specifically about the water. It's exactly what you were bringing up.
Yeah. Selya, hello! Welcome in. I'm still not happy with my background. I blame still figuring out the limited palette. Dude, this is genuinely a challenge. Every time people try this, they always get that, wait a minute, this is harder than I thought it was. Welcome to art. I'm glad you could be here. This challenge is still, I should emphasize, it is a challenge. But it's gorgeous. I love this little interaction with the two of them. I'm gonna pick a color that's a little easier to see. This interaction between the two of them. You can see that they're coming up. They just want to be friends. Little guys. Maybe these hands could connect one day, possibly, maybe. No, you did so well. Your shape design is also really cool. Like, look at these little guys, these little fellas. You could tell they're of the same species, but also their little flares give them like a different vibe. It's so neat. They're
As
your
I was
little
saying
guys.
with one of the pieces earlier, they give an absolute like counterpart vibe. Like they are clearly a similar style, but just different enough in color, in accessories, in every little bit. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. I know you said that you're worried about your background, but the fact that you actually made the water darker, and normally when I see black water, I'm like, okay, something's gonna haunt me, but you made it look transparent because it is clear on this. Like, give yourself kudos to giving that illusion. The illusion of water is so hard. Yeah, you did great. Oh, and the textures, I love the line hatching to showcase the wood versus the ripple effects on the water is still very good. I know you're
It's
nervous,
also-
so like,
I'm sorry.
okay. No, I just want to give you the kudos because like, congratulations on your first piece. That's a huge step of courage. Yeah. Sorry, Charmander, say what you need to say.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to point out another thing with this water in particular, of having a very clear idea of where our positioning is for our camera, our perspective here, versus the individual ripples all being on the same plane. Like,
Yes.
it's very clear that you had a very good scope of exactly where you wanted these ripples to line up to create this exact perspective that we're looking at.
Yeah, like the horizon line being about here, and then showcasing, like, if you guys don't know perspective, by the way, it's like, see how well this actually lines up to how we're seeing the horizon for that. It's really nice. Yeah, tried very hard to let people see my art, so thank you. 100%, I'm so happy that we have yet another victim. I mean, a contestant, a member, there we go, of the Hexperimental Code-dron peeps. So, it was an accident. Sometimes artistic accident. We
Yeah,
don't have
happy
mistakes.
little accidents.
Happy little accidents, as Boob Ross has always told us. Happy little accidents. It's gorgeous. Pat yourself on the back, and thank you, Selya, for joining in. I greatly appreciate it. All right.
Speaking of
Uh-huh.
friendship
Yes.
and also issuing a challenge,
Uh-huh.
I want to issue a little challenge to the chat for whoever has not already to take these little points that you get if you follow. If you don't, if you hang around for a couple of minutes, take these points that you get and give us a new color to add to our color palettes for next month. And I would be forever grateful. I would be your friend.
If you guys don't know what a hex code is, feel free to use any of these color pickers and grab that hex code, put it into 100 channel points, and give us colors for next month. It is literally due today. Ah! But before we end, I gotta show off my piece. Do we have any Silk Song fans in the chat? Does anyone here like Silk Song? I like Silk Song.
I am familiar. I understand the vibe. I understand the color palettes. I understand the actual characters and character designs. And oh my god. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen enough to know how amazing this is and how the characters play in the actual universe.
This is a piece where I'm saying, if you know the game, shut up, don't say anything if you see it. If you don't know the game, please enjoy this scene I envisioned in the first area that you get into. And that's all I'm going to say. If you do see it, shut up. No one gets to know.
I am in fact going to do the opposite. I'm going to point it out. I think that it's really cool how you incorporate specific characters, I'll say, into specific areas to create a really, really nice effect. Like, I'm thinking of the Kirby image that you did a couple of months ago,
Yeah?
where you'll have little things that give particular vibes of not only the characters that exist in the universe. I'm saying that again, and portraying that. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of trailing off.
No worries.
I think you understand what I'm getting at to some degree, because I definitely see it. I think. I'm pretty sure. But like having these parts of your images that really invoke what a character is.
Yeah?
That's such a basic thing to say. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. If I am reading this correctly, you mean like how they fit in universe?
Yes, correct.
In the composition itself, it's not just stick character on top of thing, call it good. It's like they are actually in the environment. And that has been something I've been working really, really hard on. I'm not going to lie. I really want to make sure that my pieces look like they're in environment.
It is noticed even if I can't say it properly.
That's okay. For those who do know Silksong as a game, there's a very strong reason why I shaded it in certain ways. If you notice, Silksong is about the silken threads, yes? So that's why I colored this and shaded it to look like specific threading.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's every little part is considered. I don't know. I will tell you right now. I did all of this yesterday. I'll tell you now. In typical ColorBrews fashion. Oh crap, experiments tomorrow. Oh crap, I've been playing too much Enfield. Oh crap, I need to go and make a piece. Hello everyone, goodbye. Sure, Jukin, Silksong is about silk and thread. No, it's about silken song. It's in the name, duh.
There are, of course, a couple things that I noticed that I think are really, really cool in this. And I want to start off by mentioning there is a particular style that is very clear to see here, especially in the background. Mainly the less detailed background of areas that are very clearly carved out.
Yes.
And I remember talking about that for the skull from a couple of months ago for the event art with the character that was in the puddle of colors. And I think that this style that you have of, especially again for like the grassy style behind the character Hornet.
Yes.
And having these particular areas look like they are from a like a rainbow sheet that you carve out these little sections of black and have the color beneath. Having that carved out etched style looks so nice to me. With the different shades of green creating these really awesome areas.
I appreciate that. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There's that little prideful part of me that wants to only use normal layers whenever I do these, because I'm like, I only want it to be these colors that you could absolutely without question look at the palette and be like, yo, no, that's that color, like you can't deny it, right? And having it only be those things. Now mind you, I do allow the rules to fudge it a little bit if you guys want to, but there's that pride in me that's just like, no, I'm restricting myself even further. You cannot stop me.
As pure as you can of it.
Yeah, as pure as I can. I don't know what possessed me to do Hornet, aside from, you know, who doesn't love her. It's great. How you manage it every time blows my mind for real. I feel like that sometimes too, right? There's that little pride in me. I'm not gonna lie, it's my ego. I have a bit of a blobby ego, you guys. But yeah, no, thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the art. I am very appreciative. If you guys want to see the thought process behind this, I've also been trying to work a lot more on my perspective. So I would tell y'all now everything is cube. You guys can't see it, but I literally started with this. Let me put this as a normal.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. This entire thing was starting out with this cube that you see here. There you go. This is how it started. And so once I got that, I'm like, all right, I'm putting Hornet in the middle of it, and I'll make it work somehow. It's all about the composition, baby. And then you'll see that it's actually a rule of threes because once I put the cube in, I'm like, and then triangles. Triangles and cubes, that's all you need. Ponder the art cube. So yeah, that's this is the entire thought process of like making sure that she stays on that third line, I believe. It's like cinematic thirds, I believe, where it's not quite exactly 1/3, but it stays on that line, so she stays there. And then we have the art cube, and then we have the composition of triangles between these 3 leaves. Yeah, that's why the strong composition works. It's been a thing that I've been thinking about a lot lately. But yeah. But because of that, that's why I'm able to hide certain things that I hide. So if you see it, no you don't. Okay? Cool.
Hiding certain things? I don't see anything hidden. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. We're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah. So
The other
that's...
thing that I wanted to mention is the divine stuff in black over in the far bottom right corner.
Yeah!
Even that, like, kind of emphasizes the triangle a little bit more, even though the way that you were painting it out doesn't, like, see it as much in the frame, but it absolutely is.
It's to give that vibe. Everything is calculated. Hello, Skidium. Nays! While you're here, if you have 100 channel points, please throw in a hex code. This is to anyone who has not thrown a hex code yet. You could throw in up to 2 colors, but we'll only choose 1. The second color is just an option. If you don't want to give us an option and say, no, you have to use boob69, by all means, I understand. And if you don't know what a hex code is, feel free to use the palette. But yeah, no, I'm very, very glad you guys all come here every month to see this. If you guys want to see more of me, feel free to join me on my Bisky, my Blue Sky. Don't worry, Twitter doesn't exist anymore. I actually have escaped. I'm not posting there anymore. I apologize. It is what it is. But yeah, see me on my Bisky. I'll think about Instagram. I'm kind of iffy about that. Technically, it still exists, and technically Tumblr still exists, but I'm very wary about it. So I'm more Blue Sky, but less anything else. And also my comms are open. So I believe, is it commission or is it comms? Hold on. There you go. No, it's not. Yes, there you go. VGen. My VGen is open. If you want some sketch comms, they are there. Take my colors. There you go. Fantastic. Thank you, Nays. Thank you, Vento. But yeah, I hope it was fun for everyone. Again, I am extremely blessed as a streamer and an artist to see everyone's pieces. The fact that y'all are just freaking amazing at what you do is so good that it challenges me to kind of like do more on mine. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. And can we have another round of applause for the level 99 Charmander, because he's so amazing, as I'm looking for someone to raid. Okay, thank you.
We get a massive round of applause for Colors for giving us this playground and this putting everything together. There's so much that goes on in the background of actually putting this all together that I know Colors absolutely emphasizes occasionally, but I don't think you guys realize how much there actually is to put behind it. And all for us to be able to have fun and play in this environment and learn and grow together. It's an amazing thing. Every single time, every month, it's what I look forward to more than most other things. Like, the only thing that beats it is my husband coming over. Like,
oh my god.
It's like, how much else? But knowing that I can look over in the Discord and see, look out for when the next palette is coming out, it's just such a thrilling time. Thrilling time.
So good. You're too good to me. Oh my goodness. Who do we... Oh, there's quite a number of people. Oh. Damn it, Ackle's not on yet. Otherwise, because he does an end of the month drum stream, and he is not on, unfortunately. But another month, another trial by fire. I mean art. Trial by art. Exactly. Trial by art. You get it. You guys are so amazing. He should be coming up in a few minutes. You know what? You know who we should raid? that I know will likely raid into Ackle afterwards, probably, maybe, possibly. If not, so maybe someone else that you might be interested in. Maetsumi!
Oh, easily.
Easily. If you guys do not know Maetsumi, we are raiding into them. Raid spelled with an I, not an O. Another fantastic voice actor. However you want to go about it. I think they go by they, them. So however you want to go about it. They are fantastic, great person overall, and has been a supporting pillar in my life. So please give them love. Thank you again, everyone. If you want to join the Discord to do a experiment yourself, by all means. You don't have to, understandable. A lot of people are like, you know, hey, we are filled up on Discords and there's just so much. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Scarlett, for coming by. Thank you for the raid. It's Valentine. Again, please check him out as well. For the raid call, what should we say? Sue me? I hardly know me.
I also just want to give like a quick little thing when it comes down to the experiments. If you think that you have a way that you could participate and you think you'll have a good time with it, whether it feels like it's going to be fully perfect, if you feel like you don't know exactly what you want to do or you're not fully certain it's going to come out the exact way you want to, I can assure you that it is going to be a fantastic time either way. Whether you've done it before, whether you've not, you might find yourself wanting to come back to it every time, just as a lot of us do. So I highly, highly recommend it.
And with that, bye-bye, everybody!
Bye-bye.